Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this evolutionary high of an uprise at this time. So this one is interesting, guys, because I was shuffling over here and I was just getting into my own groove. And then this card flew out, which was Judgment. And then immediately what I heard from here is that I had to share this on here, one. And two, that the meaning of this, if you are coming here, is that this is in regards to them. Now, them is going to be different for each and every one of you. So whoever it is that you have in mind, that maybe it's someone that you may be possibly interested in this time, or have an intimate tie, or saying goodbye, or, you know, whatever the case, where it's more of a toxic kinds of melt away that is happening in some kind of way, even if the person is still going to be in your life today. It has nothing to do with that. It's just about what it is that's going on with them. Maybe they're not awakened in the same kind of way as you. Maybe this is, you want to look at this as the divine masculine or the divine feminine energy at this time, because here we got a nice clear view of something that's coming through. So this is, I'm using my erotica tarot. So yeah, and so this here, this judgment that we see, or this resurrection of something, the annunciation, the spirit, the climax of something, Pluto comes out. There's renewal, there's regeneration, there is an elimination of something here happening now in regards to this. See, 7, and then 7 came up twice, so that already, 7s in themselves in regular tarot usually indicate some kind of conflict, struggle, competition, or choices, or whatever. But look at here, you got this option. So the judgment comes in regards to, because this is the second card that came up, in regards to these options that they might have, that they might be experiencing, that they struggle with, that they're challenged by. This is a card of arguments, facing up to one's enemies who may appear stronger. It's only perception, you see, right? And the need to grow and evolve. The need to grow and evolve, and to be imaginative in this kind of state of resurrection, judgment, renewal of something that is occurring in maybe the terms in the realms of intimacy, because this is the erotic tarot. So this is maybe intimate here. If you're here, this is in regards to intimacy, like for real. Intimacy in some kind of way, connection, maybe letting go of a toxic past mindset, way of being, way of living. Or look at the female here, resurrecting herself, or, you know, himself, you know, maybe, you know, in terms of the whoever is the one that's here that is more tapped into their emotional hemisphere, that they're the ones, you're the one resurrecting by seeing the truth, the light of the struggle, the toxic that is being, well, these two fell out at the same time, that's being like explored. Because this card here, when you have Earth come up in the erotic tarot, it's all about instinct. Although it corresponds to the suit of the Pentacles, it's about the sense of touch and the physical and the material sphere too. Then you have another 7. This is about business. Wow. Okay. This card is about business. There's there's transactions being made. There's a lifestyle having been now put on full display, or maybe it's being judged in some kind of way. Maybe you here, the one that's here, are feeling this renewal or this reality check of a resurrection in regards to whoever this person is or thing is, or past is, that this, whatever this transaction is, whatever this person is, whatever this group of people, maybe a certain kind of, maybe it's a job, well, maybe it's a job, maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's an ex, maybe it's a family, you're like, your friends, or like, whatever it is that creates the struggle, the feeling of this judgment that has to take place, whichever side of the coin it is that you come from, whether it is you experiencing it from the letting go of it place, or whether you're the person that's in it that is experiencing this now, judgment. They are experiencing some level of judgment based off of their lifestyle and choices and business transactions, the fruits of their own work, the exchanges that are made. They're experiencing some level of upheaval or, challenge at this time. Because this is about they again. I'm trying to stay focused into the they because I can go into the you too, but this message, take what resonates, let go what does not. This is a general message. If you want a private personal reading, you can schedule and book one with me. But this here, I love the way that the stories emerge. And then you have here the earth. This is instinct. This is a change. The need to focus on something, consolidate. Look at that in the background, the hidden, the control, the writing. And then you have the king here of earth, a tradesman. This is about human ambition. Okay, practical intelligence. This is about success. The astrological meaning here, this ties to the card of Taurus. It's about determination, independence, and stability. So whatever it is that they are going through right now that's coming to the surface, that is being judged at this time. And I don't like to use the word judge, but this is the word that came here because this here is also a fertility rune symbol, Ingus, which is what I have on my here. And the quote of this is, where there's a will, there's a way. So they have a will. If they have a will, there is a way for this judgment to, I was gonna say not be so painful, but some things are, especially if it's what you're accustomed to all the time. If this is what you're accustomed to, the constant struggle, the constant challenge, the constant temptation, the constant addiction, the constant whatever, because that's Mars, that's a charge of fuego. I just read fuego, but that doesn't say fuego, but just fire, because this is a fire card anyways. Like, the end result of what it is that is desired at the end of the day is the stability and the feminine and the love. So there is some kind of what's happening with they, with them, whoever this them or him, he, she, whatever, whoever's here watching, this is in regards to the other person for the most part in some kind of way. Or this could be even the discovery of their ways and the buildup of all of this that has come through you in pieces that led to your own resurrection. But this is about them. Their own resurrection, that if they have a will, there is a way to have hope for their challenge at this time. But they're going through some challenges at this time that is there to encourage the purge that is divinely trying to be orchestrated for them in their life, to give them the stability that they truly seek. But they got to get through these challenges here because there's a